The following program is sponsored. The opinions and statements made by the hosts and guests do not necessarily reflect the views of WBOB or its parent company, the Chesapeake Portsmouth Broadcasting Corporation.
It's time for Real Estate Radio with Angela and Howard. Angela and Howard talk about what's new in real estate and answer your buying and selling questions. To participate in today's show, call 222-TALK. That's 222-8255. And now, here are Angela and Howard.
Good morning, all of Northeast Florida. This is Angela, and we are so excited to be here with you. This is a fantastic Saturday. I love the fall. It is my favorite time of year, and I brought my happiness with me.
You brought your happiness with
my
you.
attitude adjustment.
What did you do? Did you have an alcoholic beverage or something this morning?
No, I drove my convertible.
Oh,
the
you
weather
did?
is so fantastic.
So that was your attitude adjustment?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you put the top down?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
It's awesome.
So, yeah, when I do get in the car with you and we go to see a client or a customer, then you do have an attitude adjustment. Not only
in
that
car.
It affects your right foot.
It affects my right foot?
Your right foot. You know that accelerator foot?
What do you mean? You mean I drive fast?
You drive with the acceleration, yes.
Well, interestingly enough, today, I guess I knew I was early.
Yeah.
I was driving slow, and people were passing me around the right side, which, is super annoying if you're that person who needs to pass around the right side.
Yeah.
So I must just have been doing my glamour drive.
Your glamour drive.
Hey, everybody. That kind of drive.
You're driving in your convertible.
Yeah.
Okay.
The happy drive.
Well, I'm just glad you're happy.
I am.
That way.
It's a beautiful day. Did you see? I love the weather. I love fall weather. It's my favorite time of year.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're going to have a great show today. We've got all kinds of things coming up. Well, I want to say good morning, too. You get to say good morning usually to greet everybody. So I want to say good morning to everyone. Welcome, everyone. We hope that you all had a great week. We sure did. Hey, last week, we told everyone that we had listed a house last Thursday, a week ago, and then we had, within 48 hours, we had 14 showings. Yeah. And that we thought it would sell that weekend. Well,
it
did. Multiple offers. And as Angela always says, what does Angela always say?
If it looks good and it's priced right, it's going to sell.
That's right. But it's not just that. It's also that the sellers do what we asked them to do. So
they did.
When we went to see their house, there were a few things that we thought would make their house look better and sell better. So they did that. It took them about a week and a half to do that. And these were things inside and outside. Yeah. And they did that before the pictures were taken. And that's kind of... And we use a professional photographer. We don't use our cell phone or iPad to take pictures. We use a professional that does a fantastic job.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
And, when people look for houses, they, of course, see the pictures first. And that's what enticed people to call their realtors and say, I want to see this house.
Yes.
Because we showed it on Thursday night about 9 o'clock, and then the phone calls started coming, believe it or not, phone calls after 9 o'clock or appointments started coming in after 9 o'clock on Thursday night. And that's when it, got, by Friday night, it was 14.
You say that like it's unusual, but it's really not unusual because that's when people are at home. Dinner's done, homework's done, kids are in bed, and they're on the internet searching for houses. So it's really not unusual to get appointments scheduled that late.
Yeah, so that's what happened, and it got sold, and everybody is happy. The buyers are happy, the sellers are happy, and another house sold. We even had to cancel the open house for Sunday.
Yeah.
Because
had it wrapped up long before then.
We didn't want people to be disappointed.
Yes, it's not fair.
To come on Sunday and say, oh, we have a contract already. And,
right.
And them say, why didn't you tell me?
Yes.
Anyway.
And then those people have bought a home.
Those people meaning, the seller.
That seller has bought a home. So their home inspections today.
This morning, right after the show.
That's
right.
It's a very, very exciting time in real estate. Sometimes I see realtors who aren't doing anything, and I think, why not? I mean, I'm we're busy.
Well,
we're
there's a
busy.
big misnomer in real estate, and of course, we do a lot of analysis to be on the show. And some people think, well, I'm going to take my home off the market or not put it on the market. I'm going to wait till after the first of the year or wait till spring.
Yeah.
And the misnomer is, well, there are less people looking. That's right. There really are. And there are less homes on the market.
Right.
But here's the analysis that Angela and I have done. The same percentage of homes sell all year round.
Like this week, it was 20%.
So there are less buyers.
Yep.
Right? But there are less homes on the market. So even though in the spring there are more buyers, there are more houses. So it doesn't matter
same percentage.
What time of year you put your house on the market, it's still more likely to get sold. Now, there's going to be less people that come to your house to look at it. Now, but here's the interesting thing.
So maybe you need a little more patience, you're saying?
Yeah, but here's the interesting thing. The people that are looking now, they're the serious buyers.
Oh, yes, they are.
So you may have less people looking at your open houses, and you may have less people come, and maybe you're going to be a little bit frustrated because fewer people are coming, but everybody that's looking now, they're serious buyers.
Serious.
Absolutely are they serious buyers. There are no tire kickers.
Nope.
They're looking to buy.
And we're coming right up to that time when people are looking, like it takes 45 days to get a mortgage, right? So people are looking right now, even considering a January close. So people who are starting a new job in Jacksonville at the first of the year, things like that, relocation customers. If you're thinking about selling your house, this is a great time to be on the market.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't take your home off the market. Put it on the market now.
Yeah.
And we'll help you.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a great show for you today. We got all sorts of things. By the way, if you want to call and ask
I need to do a shout out.
Oh, I do too. You first.
Well, no, you first.
Okay. Mrs. Reers is listening for the first time today. So we want to thank her for listening. I talked to her this week about putting her house on the market. She's been a little disappointed with realtors, and we are going to prove to her that she doesn't need to judge every realtor by what one or two of them have done in the past.
You know what? That is such great advice. And I think that everyone who's ever worked out in any profession understands that all fill in the blanks are not created equal, right? So whether it's all dentists, all doctors, all construction workers, all postal workers, all realtors, doesn't matter. They're not all created equal. They're not all going to give their heart and soul to their job. Some do, some don't.
Yeah, the interesting analogy that I give to some people sometimes is if they say they had a bad experience with a realtor, so they don't want to use a realtor again, is, well, let's see, if you go to Baptist South or you go to a doctor and you had a bad experience with the doctor, does that mean you never see a physician again?
No.
Well, that doesn't make any sense, of course, right?
You just go find a different one.
You just go find a different one that's going to give you great service.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
Like you.
Yes, me.
You're a great.
I'm awesome. That convertible ride gives you a little extra confidence.
Pats on the back.
Wait, I didn't get to do my shout out.
So, Mrs. Reers, thank you for listening this morning. And who do you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give one to Mary Ellen and Amir Almeida. And so they have come to get a home, and they've been here. They're, been here for several days. We went out house hunting, and we had so much fun, and we picked the most gorgeous house. I'm so excited. We had our home inspection yesterday. It was fantastic, and it's just all fallen in place for exactly what they need, and they're going to go back to their home and just be so happy because they have a new Florida home.
And where are they moving from? What state?
New York.
New York.
New York.
Yeah, they're going to be living here. They're going to be semi-retiring here, coming to the Sunshine State.
Yep.
And seeing what it's like to have sunshine almost every day.
Super exciting.
We got lots more stuff coming to you today. We're going to have Bets You Didn't Know, myths about real estate. We got an interesting question from a realtor. Is it ever appropriate to raise the price? Here's an interesting one. Also, issues about buying a condo. We got a landlord tip. We got a scam, all sorts of stuff, and we're going to answer your questions. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back. Hey, WBOB listeners, it's your realtor on the radio, Howard Vergalis of Watson Realty Corp. Angela and I don't just do the radio show, we are active realtors. When it's time to buy, we will interview you to determine your specific housing needs. Distance to work, style of home, school needs, distance to place of worship, kids' activities, lifestyles, number of bedrooms, budget, and so much more. In short, we do our very best to find you your perfect home. We won't waste your time showing you houses that don't fit your needs. Whether you're moving up, moving into your first home, or now an empty nester, you can trust us for the most important purchase of your life. It's what we do. It's what we'll do for you. Experience the Angela and Howard Team Advantage. Call us at 421-7950.
Are you buying a property being sold by HUD? As a buyer, you can select Watson Title Services of North Florida as your settlement agent. Avoid having to deal with out-of-town companies and make sure you get the world-class customer service of Watson Title Services that Angela and Howard have come to expect. Call them at 461-3220 when you're looking at buying a HUD property to ensure your purchase goes through as smoothly as possible. That's 461-3220. Angela and Howard do.
There's finally a mortgage lender in Jacksonville that sees financing differently. With 20 years' experience, CMG Financial understands that the most important purchase in your life, your home, deserves the right mortgage. Tim McConnell at CMG Financial will work to customize the best financing option for you. Angela and I recommend CMG Financial to all our customers. Give Tim a call at 528-2103. That's 528-2103. CMG Financial is a registered trade name of CMG Mortgage, Inc., NMLS number 1820, and licensed as a mortgage lender servicer by the Office of Financial Regulation, number MLD 375, individual MLS number 181046.
This segment of Real Estate Radio with Angela and Howard is brought to you by CMG Financial. For answers to your North Florida real estate questions, call into the show at 222-TALK. That's 222-8255.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I was busy fussing at Howard during the break.
What is new?
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Roger. Roger just walked by.
Roger just walked by.
From the
tell
Promise.
everybody who. Yeah, Roger from the Promise.
He's awesome.
Roger does a great job. I love Roger's radio voice. We have such great people with great voices here on all the different stations.
Yep.
That are part of Chesapeake Broadcasting, which is the parent company here.
Yep.
And our producer, Alan, he's got that great radio voice. Right, Alan? Say it.
The great radio face too.
Oh, the great radio face too. I love it.
Well, here's the only thing. I don't fit in that group.
You don't fit in that group?
I do not have a great radio voice.
You don't?
Nope.
Well, what are you telling everybody? Not to listen to you?
She's sweet.
I am sweet.
Yeah, okay. But you give such great
sweet
information.
I do. I'm super smart.
Yeah.
But no radio voice.
Hey, how was real estate here in Northeast Florida over the last week? I mean, is stuff doing well or is it not doing well? What's going on?
Well, let me tell you.
Tell me.
According to the Northeast Florida Multiple Listing Service, this past week for homes and condominiums, 594 offers got accepted. Now, that's up 4% from the previous week. 667 new homes came on the market. That's also up 4% from the previous week. I feel like I got to go play the lotto with the number 4. Okay, 139 of the 667, well, they're already under contract. And Howard, that's 20%. Hello? Yeah. 49 of those went under contract on the first day. And 475 of you actually closed on a home for yourself, and we say
congratulations, everybody.
Yes, and that number was up 7% from the previous week.
Yeah. Now, interest rates, they hardly changed a bit, so let's not go over them. I mean, they just went up, 1 or 2 hundredths of a point, so we don't need to go over them. Hey, I want to give you a quiz, okay? So we're going to put you on the spot, and I'm telling all our listeners
that
this
I have
was
no
not
idea what you're doing again.
Angela and I did not go over these ahead of time.
Okay, let's give it a whirl.
But these are crazy real estate myths that some of our clients believe, and I want Angela to explain why they are myths and tell the truth to everybody. So she's putting up her hands like,
do I know the answers?
Coming?
That's going to be the great question. Do I know what you're talking about?
You know the answers to all of these.
You think because I've been in business 20 years, I know everything, don't you?
Well, you know a whole lot.
I do.
About residential real estate. So none of these are about commercials, so that's okay. And some of these are...
I know stuff about commercials,
okay,
but anyway, go ahead.
Number one, again, these are myths that some people believe. Realtors are paid a salary.
Oh, absolutely not.
No. So expand on that.
No, we are commission only. It's one of the weirdest jobs you'll ever find because you work crazy hours. You give your heart and soul. We work 60, 70, 80 hours a week. We do. And you do it in hopes you get a paycheck, in hopes that the deal stays together, making sure. This is why you have to refine your skills to be good at it so that you can keep all these deals together. Otherwise, you do not get paid. So if the deal doesn't close, you don't get paid. You only get paid if the deal happens.
Okay. Number two, the agent, meaning people like you and me, keeps all of the commission.
Well, that's a question that would be answered differently in different companies. So when you work for a large company like we do at Watson, Mr. Watson gets the money. The money belongs to the broker, right? And then he pays the agents who choose to show up and work for him every day. So we get a piece of the money. We do not get all the money. Now, in some places, if the broker owns their own company, eventually they're getting all the money, but they've got a lot of expenses to pay.
Okay.
So you can look at it that they're also not getting all the money in that it's not just take-home pay.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Number three, the agent's gas money and other transportation expenses are reimbursed by the broker or the broker's company.
No, but it's so funny that you should ask that question. Because before I got in the business, I was so excited. I was like, I want to be a realtor. I think they give you a Cadillac and a credit card. That's really what I thought. That's how naive I was. But no, that you get nothing reimbursed. You do if you file long taxes. You can get your mileage reimbursement like everybody else who has to drive for a living. But no, you don't get anything from your company.
All right. Number four, marketing expenses like professional photos are paid for by the realty company.
No, that does not happen. Anything that you do to promote yourself, to market your properties, it's all you paying for it. The company does not pay for any of that.
Okay, so including any brochures or special things like that?
Brochures, advertising campaigns, any personal marketing you want to do, creating your websites, anything. You're paying for all of it. Now, in the Watson world, Mr. Watson provides some of those things, and you're sort of under that Watson umbrella. But if you want anything that doesn't look like the rest of the Watson agents, you have to do it yourself.
Okay.
Which is what we've done.
All right, now we're going to get to some tougher ones. Maybe some controversial ones, a myth. All right. Weekends bring out the most serious buyers.
No, weekends bring out buyers with two incomes. So if they're working, two people working, right, during the week, they have to go shopping on the weekend. So it doesn't necessarily bring out the most serious, because I will tell you, I probably built a career on, people who were relocating to town and the husband was coming for a job and I had the wife all week. Okay. So no, I don't agree with that comment.
All right. And some of the tire kickers come out on the weekends, but
they do.
During the week, that's when the out-of-town buyers come in, like you said. So if somebody's coming to look at a house during the week, they're the serious people that are really looking. Okay. All right. Number 6, open houses don't really sell houses.
Oh, my gosh. What a myth that is. And I have to tell you, before I started in business with you, I probably subscribed to this because every open house doesn't sell a house. So you have to do enough of them so the numbers work out, right? Mm-hmm. So I would say that, we personally, like last year, at least 8 of the properties we sold were through open house. It was probably more than that, probably 10 were through the open houses. And that's just high numbers. That's much, much higher than what other agents get. But I think it's because they don't do as many open houses as we do. I mean, for us, every weekend, somebody on our team is holding at least one house open, and we're likely to have 3 to 5 houses open every weekend. So I think our odds are better than other realtors. But I also feel like this. If you are not on a team, you're just single agent, it's very hard for you to spend all your time at an open house and take buyers out, right? So you can't really do both successfully. So it's an awful lot easier to tell your seller, yeah, no, open houses don't sell houses. Because that agent knows they got to get out there and hustle on the weekend and show buyers property. They can't really afford to just stand at an open house. So, that's my take on it.
And I hate to say this, but some realtors are lazy.
And
they want the weekends off, so they list some houses, and they want other agents to show their houses and sell them, so they don't want to sit there at an open house for 2 or 3 hours.
True. But I feel like the market has shifted. And if I would love to hear other realtors comment on this, but in my opinion, when we're at open houses now, a lot of buyers come in, a lot, and they'll say, I have a realtor. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I saw you had it open. I wanted to come here first. And I just feel like there's a shift happening in the marketplace where the buyer doesn't necessarily want to call their realtor or bother them until they know they like the house. Then they'll come back with their realtor after the open house and then write an offer. But they're sort of still enjoying doing their own research. And again, I think I'm referring to millennials. I don't feel like I've got a lot of baby boomers walking through my open houses. I feel like I have more millennials.
Okay. All right, I got 3 more.
Oh, okay.
4 more. Zillow says so, therefore it is.
Oh, my gosh. Could we just throw Zillow out the window?
Yeah.
Zillow's just a waste of time.
And we're talking about the Zestimate.
The Zestimate. So, yes, there are multiple websites, actually, not just Zillow, who give an automated valuation of a property, sort of like a market analysis. But the reality is they don't have enough information on that site to know the condition of the home. You could be across the street from the river. The house on the river could be $1 million. The one across the street's not $1 million. But they're on the same street, So is Zillow taking into account that it's riverfront? Versus not? Is Zillow taking into account the condition of the property? Maybe it caught on fire. Who knows, right? It could be anything. Zillow doesn't know. Realtors know. Zillow doesn't know. So, is it somewhat of a guide? Yes. But guess what happens? You could have a low Zillow estimate, let a realtor list the house, and the price is going up.
All right. Next one. It's better to price a house on the high side as the seller can always come down.
I really don't like that one. What tends to happen is that the sellers stay behind the market trying to come down, and then they're always overpriced. So it's a problem. They need to price it right to begin with, or even a little low. Sometimes if you price it a little low, you'll get multiple offers, and then you'll be back over the
Yeah, and we're not saying
market
real low.
value.
The best thing is to price it right. And that doesn't mean high. It doesn't mean low. It means price it right. If it looks good and it's priced right,
it's gonna sell. It absolutely will.
All right, number 9. When making an offer on a house, you need to start with a low offer.
Not necessarily.
Right. Make an offer that the seller is going to want to accept.
Yeah, you make it too low and they'll just tell you no.
Yeah. All right, one more. All listing realtors are the same. They just put the house into the MLS and hope for a buyer. You're going to scream at that one. You're holding your tongue.
I just want to say 80% of them, yeah, probably. But 20% of them are going to work really hard to get it sold.
Yeah. Angela and I spend money to get your house sold.
Yes, we
are
do.
Different. We
Lots
do
and lots of money.
Lots of stuff. All right. Well, thank you for playing along with that. You
Yeah,
did
that was
really
kind of
well.
fun.
I'm going to give you an A+ on your answers for that.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we got lots more. We're going to answer your questions. If you want to test the realtor and call in, you're going to call us at what number, Angela?
222-TALK to me. You have to call 222-TALK.
And that's
TALK.
area code
904.
That's right.
222-8255.
All right, as I said, we got lots more to talk about here on Real Estate Radio. We got a landlord and tenant tip. We got a question from a listener that's really going to surprise you. We'll be right back.
Ed Dean, Mike Gallagher, Dennis Prager, The Savage Nation, Mark Levin, WBOB, AM 600 and FM 101.1. The Answer.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. People starting to recover their belongings in Northern California in the aftermath of the deadliest ever couple of weeks of wildfires in the state's history. Authorities say 8,400 homes and businesses have been destroyed as they continue to assess the devastation in California wine country. Changes to the Las Vegas shooting timeline are causing experts to question the investigation into the October 1st shooting. Of course, the death toll, almost 50 people killed, is known. What's not clear is exactly what happened during the 10 minutes or so when the shooting took place. And now some critics are saying that the police doing the investigating lack the proper focus. On Wall Street Friday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average had another booming session, which meant another new record high close at 23,329. This is SRN News.
Hello, I'm Dan Fields, inviting you to become a member of the Fields family when you buy or lease from any of our 31 locations. You also get our Fields amenities that include free loaners, car washes, and our gourmet cafes. And with more than 35,000 vehicles sold annually, you can get a great offer like this.
And now you can lease a new 2017 Jaguar XE 25T rear-wheel drive for only $269 per month for 33 months at Jaguar Jacksonville.
After all, you are family, and Fields matters because you matter.
Come see Fields first at Jaguar Jacksonville on Atlantic Boulevard. Go to JaguarJacksonville.com. Available qualified buyers through Jaguar Financial Group. $39.95 due at signing plus title, tax, license, and $6.95 dock fees. No security deposit. 10,000 miles per year. MSRP $37,695. Offer ends 10/31/17.
Here's your community calendar from WBOB.
Wednesday, October 25th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's the Jacksonville Job Fair at the Prime Osborne Convention Center. Wednesday, October 25th at 6 p.m. It's free weekly group runs at the Fernandina Beach High School track. And Thursday, October 26th at 7:30 p.m. It's the Jacksonville Icemen versus Atlanta at Veterans Memorial Arena.
For more information or to have your event included, visit WBOB.com.
You may be on the cutting edge of business technology, or you may be slow to come around. Either way, let my friends at Copyfax help you manage your documents. Hi, it's Brian Sexton. The business professionals at Copyfax will help you clear out your filing cabinets and create more usable space for your team by creating a simple but powerful document management solution. Check out their full-service website at Copyfax.com, and you'll see the future of document storage and management.
Simplify your document storage today. 296-1600 or Copyfax.com.
Hi, everybody. It's Ed Dean from The Morning Show. Go to the website right now at WBOB.com. Read my latest blogs. 2 of them as of right now we have up about the Jacksonville Progressive Coalition. This leftist group wants to take down a 120-year-old monument from the Confederacy that's here in Jacksonville. Also, more tolls coming your way in Jacksonville. Do we not already pay enough in taxes? Read my latest blogs. Go to WBOB.com. That's WBOB.com.
Stuck in traffic? WBOB has the answer.
And there's a crash at 295 North right before Dead Avenue. Another crash at 295 South. That's past 103rd. Watch out for that one. The right shoulder is blocked. Doesn't look like a bad Saturday. Partly sunny with a high of 83. But for tonight, look for a little bit of rain. 50% chance of showers as we sleep. Mostly cloudy. Lows of 71 up to 76. Right here, WBOB. AM 600, the answer.
Let's return to Real Estate Radio with Angela and Howard. For answers to your North Florida real estate questions, call into the show at 222-TALK. That's 222-8255.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for staying tuned with us during our commercial break. We appreciate it.
Well, that just sounded so formal there.
I know. I'm trying different radio voices.
Okay. Because you think you don't have a radio voice?
I know I don't have a radio
earlier.
voice. I know I don't.
You do great. Stop that.
Oh, have fun.
All right, now try a different one.
You know what? I did love something that Joe said today.
Yeah, Joe.
Joe Pippin on the show before us.
What did he say?
Ask an Attorney.
Yeah.
He said, that he has fun. He enjoys helping people.
Well, and so do we.
I thought, that I think every successful business person enjoys what they do. Because we do. Because I was thinking that same thing when he said it. I said, oh, boy, does that resonate with me. I love what I do. I love helping people.
I know. We love this.
Yeah.
We love doing the show, and we love doing what we do 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
That's probably why we do it 7 days a week.
We couldn't do it 7 days a week otherwise.
That's a great segue into this next segment.
All right.
Because the name of the segment is We Can Help.
We do help, and we can help.
We get questions from some of our listeners and customers that we thought we'd share with you from time to time, and that's why we entitled this segment, We Can Help. And it's really a very, very unique one. So we had a listener who had their house listed, and I have to tell you, it was listed with someone else. It was listed for $299. That listing had expired. They didn't get any offers.
Right.
And they just were kind of giving up on selling their house. And this person called us. It was a lady that called us. We went and we looked at their house. And so we went out there, and house looked good. We only had one change that we suggested, and this is going to surprise our listening audience. By the way, it's listed at $299. Now, selling something a lot of times is just about marketing. By the way, the pictures look good, the house looked good, had pretty good curb appeal, but there was just, for some reason, it just didn't sell. Here's what we suggested. Now, the key is, what was the price? $299.
Right.
Here's what we suggested. Raise the price. And some of our listeners are thinking, what? Raise the price? Are you kidding me? So we suggested raise the price $6,000 to $305,000. Here's what happened.
What happened?
The client took our advice. Well, you know what happened. The client took our advice and within a week had 3 offers, and it ended up selling not for $305,000 but for $315,000.
Yeah.
Now you may wonder, how on earth did this happen? Well, we're going to explain it to you, and it's kind of a little thing that we know about with respect to the multiple listing service and how realtors search. So here's probably the explanation. So, people have in their head how much money they're going to spend for a house. So probably what happened is that when it was at $299, it was at the top of someone's price.
Yes.
So people are searching, let's see, I want to look at houses between $275 and $300.
Yes.
And people looked at it and they liked it, but they just couldn't pull the trigger. So here's what we did. We changed it to the $305,000, like I said. And it then opened up a totally different group of people that were looking at the house. The people that we opened it up to were people that were looking from $300 to $325 or $300 to $350. Totally different group of people that weren't looking at it before. So this house then became at the bottom of their search. It then became, oh my gosh, here's this beautiful house, and it's at the lower end of what we're looking for. Let's go look at it. So that's what happened. Several people, it came up as a new listing, of course. Several people started to look at it, and 3 people looked at it, and it became a little bit of a bidding war. So instead of it going for $305,000, it went for $315,000. It got sold. And of course, the homeowner thinks we are wonderful.
Awesome.
And it's sold. And what did we do? We just give great advice on getting something sold. So that's what we did. And sometimes the solutions are sometimes the easiest and strangest ones of all, but it's all about how things are marketed. And, you know, whether you're marketing a home, whether you're marketing a car, whether you're marketing something as simple as a pencil, you know, there's one pencil company that sells more pencils than the next 5 different companies combined. And I can probably tell you the name of it. Ticonderoga.
Yes.
They sell more pencils
Yep.
than anybody else. And for some reason, they got into the pencil business years and years ago, and they marketed better than anybody else. It's like aspirin. Bayer Aspirin sells more aspirin than anybody else. They marketed better than anybody else. And people, a lot of times nowadays, they don't say, I need to take an aspirin. Sometimes they even say, I want to take a Bayer. Some names even have become synonymous with what the product is.
Like Xerox?
Xerox or a thermos.
Yes.
Thermos is a brand name. It's not what it is.
Well, it is now.
It's a vacuum bottle is what it is. So what we like to think of ourselves are problem solvers. We solve a problem for people who are trying to sell their real estate, and we try to come up with creative solutions.
We definitely do.
So, and we've done that many, many times with people. So if you're having a problem selling your property, call us. Now, by the way, we're not trying to solicit you if you have a realtor. If you have a realtor, stay with that realtor and, you know, try to resolve any issue with them. So we're not trying to solicit you if you have a realtor. But if you don't have a realtor and if you are thinking about selling your home, we are here to help you. If you're trying to buy a home, we'd be happy to help you.
I'm good at that.
You are good at that.
Yeah.
You had that out-of-town customer that just bought a home.
First day.
We talked to them. You spent an hour talking to them on the phone about what they are really looking for. It was an extensive interview process. You don't want to waste their time showing them all over town different price points, different types of homes. You want to interview them about their lifestyle, what they want, what type of property, because they're coming to a town. They had never been to Jacksonville before.
Yes, they have.
Well, tell us about that. Tell us about what you did with these people before they came.
Well, what I did with them before they came is I had a very in-depth interview with them over the phone since they were out of town. And they had actually come before, and they have a cousin who lives in Amelia Island. So they had actually searched up there for a home.
Okay.
Didn't love the price point that was available there. And had been introduced to the Fleming Island area, but not all of it. So that's what I did is I looked at like Orange Park Country Club, Pace Island, Eagle Harbor, Fleming Island, Margaret's Walk, all of those properties that are desirable in that area that are communities because they wanted to be in a community. So anyway, we narrowed it down, and in the middle of the day, she knew exactly what she wanted. It was really cute. She's like, okay, stop looking now. This is the one I want. Let's go write an offer. So what was interesting, though, is the first one that we went to write our offer on ended up having a contract on it. So we were not able to get that one. But the second one, just at the point I was getting word that it's already under contract, she said, we changed our mind. We want this one, which is the one I picked out for them. Like in my head, because I always do it in my head. I know which one people should get. And she said, this is really the one we want. We're just going to do it.
And they are so happy.
They are so happy.
And while they were
cannot
here,
wait
you
to get
you
here.
even arranged for the inspection.
Yes, so we did that. So that's already done.
All done.
Yeah, I had kind of got mine. Luckily, you know, I've been in business a long time. I've built relationships, with vendors. And a company that I use frequently, I called them and they, worked it out for me. Got somebody over there right away.
And closing in 3 weeks.
Yep, cash.
Cash buyer. All right. Great story. They're so happy.
They are happy.
Very interesting couple. He's a conductor.
Yes. Conductor, composer. He's got Grammys. I mean, he's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah. Speaks how many languages?
7.
Just 7.
Just 7. I had no idea which language he thinks in, though.
That's an
what
interesting
I
one. All right. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back. We got lots more to talk about here on Real Estate Radio, and we'll answer your questions. We'll be right back. Good morning, WBOB listeners. It's your realtor on the radio, Howard Vergalis of Watson Realty Corp. Angela and I want to thank you for tuning in with us for our 5th year now. It's been such a great pleasure to be on the radio with you, giving you advice on buying and selling, as well as answering your questions on the air. Thank you so much for the trust that you have in us as professional, experienced realtors with over 20 years of combined experience. We want you to know that when it's time to sell your home, we want to be your realtor. We will focus on your home, your family, and your time frame. Our team will customize a marketing plan to give you the best exposure to get you the best price and have the best selling experience possible. Whether it's a condo or a house, a short sale or a regular sale, a $200,000 home or a mansion, you will get the same great service. Call us at 421-7950 and join the multitudes of others that have experienced the Angela and Howard team advantage. One of the most critical parts of buying or selling your home is the very last process. That's the closing process. Angela and I recommend Watson Title Services. They have the experience to handle any issue that can come up, and there is never an upfront fee to the seller. Whether you are using a realtor with the sale of your home or not, always ask for Watson Title Service to handle your closing. We do. Call them at 461-3220. That's Watson Title Services. There's finally a mortgage lender in Jacksonville that sees financing differently. With 20 years experience, CMG Financial understands that the most important purchase in your life, your home, deserves the right mortgage. Tim McConnell at CMG Financial will work to customize the best financing option for you. Angela and I recommend CMG Financial to all our customers. Give Tim a call at 528-2103. That's 528-2103. CMG Financial is a registered trade name of CMG Mortgage, Inc., NMLS number 1820, and licensed as a mortgage lender servicer by the Office of Financial Regulation, number MLD 375, individual MLS number 181046.
Angela Walker and Howard Vergalis of Watson Realty Corp. not only come to you every Saturday morning, but they would also like to work with you when you need them the most. That is, when you need to buy or sell a home. They pride themselves in giving you their very best effort every day and in every way. There are many realtors in the First Coast to choose from. Let them show you the Howard and Angela team advantage. Call them at 421-7950 or email them at realestateradio@yahoo.com. This segment of Real Estate Radio with Angela and Howard is brought to you by Watson Title Services of Northeast Florida. For answers to your North Florida real estate questions, call into the show at 222-TALK. That's 222-8255.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're so excited here in our last segment of Real Estate Radio.
Are we really?
Can you believe the time is just flying by? It is so much fun. I love coming here every Saturday.
You know what's not fun?
What's not fun?
When there are some people that are not good people.
Ooh.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
There are some bad boys out there. We haven't done a scam in a while. Well, I don't mean we do a scam.
Yeah, Howard, that was a little incriminating of self.
Where we talk about somebody else that has scammed people. So you may have seen billboards or even advertisements on TV for a company whose trademark saying is, "We buy ugly houses." They offer a no-hassle cash purchase of houses that are usually old or worn out or in need of repair, perhaps even inherited houses, and they do it usually at a price that's far less than what could have been gotten than selling through regular means. Now, the company then fixes the houses up or sometimes sell them or keep them as a rental, or they may even flip it to a realtor. I'm sorry. They flip it to a fixer and flipper investor who may fix it and flip it himself. Anyway, the company is actually a franchise, and they are all over the country. Now, obviously, each franchise holder needs to raise money to buy these houses for cash. Now, there's one franchisor. Her name was Karen McLaughlin. Now, by the way, she's not here in Jacksonville because there is a We Buy Ugly Houses franchise holder here in Jacksonville. But this one is not here in Jacksonville. I want to make that absolutely clear.
Okay.
This lady is in Colorado. She sought funds by promising her investors huge returns, saying that she could buy houses at 80% off of their current as-is value and therefore flip them at a great profit within 30 days for an almost immediate profit. Really? 80% of the retail value?
And my mama always told me if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Well, some people took the bait and invested in her company, and then she told multiple investors that they were all investing in the same home.
Uh-oh.
Oh, gosh. Uh-oh was right. Well, things went great for a while because she used new investors' funds to show and pay great dividends to the initial investors. In other words, a Ponzi scheme.
Yep.
That's what a Ponzi scheme is. Well, she got caught, and dozens of investors lost a total of millions.
Ouch.
We got one thing to say to Mrs. McLaughlin. Ah, yes.
I love that music.
Yep.
I don't want it to stop.
Greed, and more greed.
Well, come on. Again, it's Howard and I have told our listeners many times, if an investment sounds too good to be true, then it usually is too good to be true. Be aware of anyone offering you a great investment. Speaking of this, companies of this company or individuals that offer a no-hassle cash price for your home, there are some of these around. Remember that they are there to make a profit. As such, they're offering you a price that's probably much less than what your house is really worth. We recently had a client who was thinking about selling to one of these guys. By working with us, she got over $20,000 more on the house than it was worth. I'm not saying that right.
She got over $20,000 more, and the house was worth less than $75,000. So it was substantially more than
what the guy was offering her.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So whether you think your house is worth $20,000 or $200,000 or even a rundown mansion on the river, talk to us first. Even if you inherit a property and you just want to cash out of it, we can tell you how to maximize your return. Sometimes just paying a company $2,500 to clean out the house and clean up the yard can yield you a $10,000 return. We can help. Call us.
Yeah, you still may end up wanting to not have the hassle of doing any work yourself, but just pay a company or pay someone to clean out the house. There are companies that do this. There's 1-800-GOT-JUNK. There are a couple of other companies that do this. Pay someone to, clean up the yard. It may have been overgrown. But if you make the house just look better by paying someone to do this type of work, then
you'll get more return.
You can get much more return. So again, paying that $2,500, that can turn it into an additional $10,000, and then you can still have someone come in and just buy the house as is. You don't have any of the hassle. It doesn't mean you need to put in any effort. And this is especially, valuable to you if the house that you're inheriting, whatever, is out of state or out of town, and you can sell it quickly. So there are opportunities for you, not to have to do a lot of work, but still make extra money. So we thought we would just share that with you guys.
There you go.
All right. We have some friends that are in this situation and maybe want to flip it to somebody so they don't have the hassle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it is a sad time, so you don't want to, spend the time doing a lot of work. Hey,
right.
You know what it's time for? Every weekend we talked earlier about doing open houses, and we've got some of them tomorrow. And I am going to be at one of them, so I want to tell you about that one first. It is in the guard-gated place of Palencia, which is off of Phillips Highway between Jacksonville and St. Augustine. A beautiful, beautiful community, and this is a big house. It's over 4,000 square feet. It's a David Weekley home with 4.5 baths and 5 bedrooms and so many built-ins and high ceilings and screen porch, gorgeous landscaping, a paver driveway. It's a golf course community, has an elementary school, St. Johns County schools. The house is just, I mean, you talk about high-end, right,
yeah,
Angela?
It is gorgeous. Yes.
The
it's absolutely
island,
beautiful.
The kitchen island's like 12 feet long.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Just an the bonus room upstairs is like
huge.
400 square feet. With
Plus, it has an evening deck outside.
Just absolutely gorgeous.
It's
I'm
nice.
going to be there
It's really
tomorrow between 2 and 4 o'clock. So, and I'll have the football game on
this is
if you want to see it too. No,
value priced at $524,000.
Yeah, it's 4,300 square feet.
Yeah, so some of the other houses that are the same size are running for more money. This seriously is value priced.
Yeah, this is like the cheapest house in the neighborhood per square foot.
Yep.
So it is
come and buy this house.
Motivated seller.
Tons and tons of space.
So if you don't want to be on that close to the ocean, but you want to be near the river, we're going to talk about a house on Harbor Lake in Eagle Harbor. It's on its own pond. It's a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, plus an office. And the office could be a 6-bedroom because it has a closet.
Yeah.
So it's 2,900 square feet, built in 99, but almost everything is brand new. It's so many upgrades. The air conditioner has been replaced. It's only 3 years old. Bathrooms were redone in the last couple of years. Flooring was redone. Kitchen was redone. Roof has been redone. It's got a soapstone countertop in the kitchen, pull-out shelves in the in all of the cabinets in the kitchen. It's got a slate patio, gorgeous built-ins, even has a fish pond in the patio.
Yeah.
I mean, this house is also gorgeous. It's $365,000. And again, it's in Eagle Harbor. There's going to be an open house there also tomorrow. $365,000, open tomorrow, 2 to 4. Yes. And one of our associates is going to be there. Beautiful, beautiful home on a beautiful street in Eagle Harbor, golf course community. There's a boat ramp in the neighborhood, so boat storage in the neighborhood. And Angela, you want to talk about? We don't have much time.
We don't have much time.
Oh my goodness!
I know.
Hey, you know we haven't given anyone our phone number to contact us.
Well,
it's
do that.
421-7950 to contact us. Any day of the week. We work 7 days of the week. You can call us anytime after 7:30 in the morning and up until 9:30 at night. When we say we work a lot of hours, we really do. 7 days a week. So, folks, we want to thank you for listening. We really enjoy your support. We really want to thank you for listening to our show. We've been on the air almost for 6 years. The Van Wees are here to tell you, they're up next. They're going to tell you about what's going on in the financial sector in the country. And again, if you need a professional on your side for real estate, we are here to help you. 421-7950. God bless everyone. Have a wonderful week. And we'll be back with you next week, as usual, live.